Jesus Christ. Jesus. Hold on. Does this work? Do-do-do. Hold on. That's fine. Just going to settings again. Right. Here we go. Okay, can still hear the echo, never mind. Okay. There we go. You should hear me better now. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Anyway, I can get rid of this now. Okay, I'm gonna just do some stuff here. Alright. So I'm going to be doing a ranking of each of the mainline Sonic titles. Now keep in mind, I haven't played every single Sonic game to death. I played a fair amount of the titles. I played a good I played plenty of the titles. You want a stream? Who you want to talk? Anyway, we're going to be doing some ranking for funsies. Oh. Right, so these are. I think these are literally every single Sonic title that has been made. Yeah, I know you haven't streamed in ages. I was just saying that to spite you. So, these are each of the Sonic titles that has ever been released. I hope. I just found this online. Alright, so let's look at each one individually. Alright, so just gonna start from the top of this list and then work down the bottom. Right. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis. This is a remake of the original Sonic game for the Game Boy Advance. And it's a bad remake, so that's why it's going to shit. The thing about this version, well, graphics-wise, it's fine, it's faithful to the original Genesis version, but the frame rate is terrible, and the music just feels very compressed. Like, if you play this game, then it's basically going to be even slower than the original game, which I find incredibly ironic. Like, how was it this hard to make a Game Boy version of this original Sonic the Hedgehog and make it not good? And the thing is, Stealth, who worked on Sonic Mania, actually proved the concept to actually work. Like, if you go online, you can find Stealth's concept for an actually good version of Sonic 1 on the Game Boy Advance. I mean, yeah, I'm just surprised that they managed to make, this bad version. Like, yeah, like, you're better off playing the Sonic Advance series, seeing as that series is actually good. Anyway, Tails and the Music Maker. Now, I haven't played this one, most likely because it's very, very, very obscure. So I'll just put this in the haven't played title. It's not shit, I just haven't played it. Alright? I don't want, people thinking that I am hating on a music maker. Right, Sonic Jam on the Gamecom. Not the Game.com, the Gamecom. For those who probably watched the Angry Video Game Nerd, you probably remember his Tiger Electronics video on the Gamecom. And, one of the games that came on the Gamecom was a version of Sonic Jam. Now, Sonic Jam was basically a recreation of each of the Sega Genesis Sonic titles that were rebuilt from the ground up. And they fixed plenty of the issues that were in those games. And this version, it's basically the worst way to play Sonic Jam. Like, I'm not joking. Like, everything from the original games is terrible. Like, come on, they included Knuckles, but they didn't even bother giving him his gliding ability, which just makes him a worse Sonic. So, for that reason alone, it's going in shit. Now this one, hold on, what is this one? Oh, it's a mobile game. I haven't played this one, so it's just going here. Right, now we're getting to, pretty good territory. And Sonic CD, it goes in pretty good. No. I mean, there's some bad elements about Sonic CD, but when I originally played it, it was a pretty good game, at least in my opinion. Just take my opinion with a grain of salt. I mean, introduce Amy Rose and Metal Sonic to the series, which is pretty good. And also introduce, some staples that would become staples of the series. I think Sonic CD came out before Sonic 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. But plenty of stuff in the Sonic series did come from here, I think. I'm dumb. Just, like, each of the classic Sonic titles influenced the series in one way or another. And besides, it has pretty good music. Sonic Pinball Party. It's pinball, so it's going in shit. I'm just kidding, I haven't played this. Like, I just literally haven't played it. I think it's one of the more obscure titles on the Game Boy Advance. Now, let's get into the Advance series. Starting with Sonic Advance 3. It goes in good. I'd say it's the weakest of the trilogy, but it's still a good game. I mean, it may not be as groundbreaking as the first two, but the third one's pretty good. Sonic Free Riders. This game stinks, and this is coming from someone who actually played it back in the day. Even when I was a young boy, I knew this game was terrible, even when trying to play with the freaking Kinect. So it's shit. It's terrible. I hate this game. It's a terrible Sonic game. Alright, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 goes in best. A great sequel. It's something that, I definitely like Sonic 2. It's one of my favourite Sonic games, so it goes in best here. Knuckles Chaotix. It's a more obscure title, but it did introduce plenty of elements that would become bad wording. So this one goes into good tier. It's because it introduced different characters and also had a pretty unique mechanic. My Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. I'm biased, but this goes in great because even when I was younger, I had a lot of fun with it. And when I played it, we played it when I got a bit older, I still had fun with it. So that's why it goes in great. Sonic Advance, easy great. It's a pretty good Sonic title. For those who have a Game Boy Advance or is looking to see the Sonic titles on the GBA, then don't be afraid to check this one out. Sonic Battle. I haven't played this one. This game isn't shit, I just haven't played it. Right? People could probably say that this is one of the best Sonic fighting games, and I wouldn't blame them. Right, Sonic Blast. Haven't played it. Sonic Gems Collection. Pretty great. It goes here. Even though it's a collection, it's still pretty great. Sonic Jam. Again, great. It rebuilt the games from the ground up. I already said that with the shitter version on the Gamecom, but this is still a great way to experience the classics if you have a Sega Saturn. Sonic Mania. It's one of the best. Even though it wasn't made by Sega, it's still a great experience. If you're someone that wants to get into the series through the classic ways, I recommend playing Sonic Mania if you like the classic Sonic titles, because it stays true to the original games while adding in new elements as well. I'd say it's a pretty great game, and honestly one of the best Sonic games to come out during the 2010s. Right, this one, I'm pretty sure everybody knows where this goes. It's shit. Alright, let's give Sonic 06 a little more credit. The story is... it's decent, and the music is pretty good, which isn't saying a lot, seeing as a lot of Sonic games have great music. But the thing is, this thing is buggy, messy, and had some ideas that weren't well executed, and it obviously wasn't ready for release. I mean, there were updates, but the issues were not fixed. Sonic the Hedgehog 4, it's shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody knew that. Oh. Right, Sonic at the Winter 2014 Olympic Games. I think it's 2014 Olympic Games. I haven't played it because I don't own a Wii U, so that's why it goes into haven't played. Sonic Advance 2. It's pretty good. It brought us Cream. Okay, Sonic N. This is a version. I think this is a version of Sonic Advance that was released for the N gauge. I could probably be super, super wrong. But the thing is, I think I haven't played it, but I don't think it was received that well because it was released for something I was trying to compete with the Game Boy Advance. Right, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Master System. It's okay. It's not bad. It's just okay. Sonic Adventure goes into great tier. Now, a lot of people love Sonic Adventure, and I like Sonic Adventure as well. But honestly, for me personally, when I played Sonic Adventure, looks a bit dated to me, which is why I am putting this Sonic Adventure DX in best tier. Now, you're going to cancel me, I know. But it looks better, and many people would say that this version is more buggy, but Sonic Adventure was already buggy to begin with, so it also has more stuff in it, so yeah, I honestly like the Sonic Adventure DX version more than Sonic Adventure. Now, yeah, some people say that the Dreamcast version is the better one because its graphics age better, but honestly, I think I prefer DX because, to me, it ages better, to me at least. Right? And I have seen the models, and I honestly think I like the DX models way more. Like, to me, the adventure models don't really age well to me. Which is why I prefer the DX models more. Yeah, I know I'm shitting on Sonic Adventure's models, but I'm not saying that the Dreamcast version is a bad version. I just prefer DX. Alright? Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. I have a bit of a bias towards this one, but I'm putting in good. It may be a mini-game collection, but it's not bad. It's tolerable. Anyway, Sonic Chronicles, I haven't played it, so... Alright, this is, Sonic 3. Alright, Sonic 3, so this means this goes into best. Come on, Sonic 3. It's one of the best Sonic games. Okay, Sonic Unleashed. It goes in good. I may be biased. Some people have said that Sonic Unleashed is one of the worst Sonic games, and personally, I feel like that's an over-exaggeration. Like, it's not even a bad game. I may be biased, but at least I'm biased with dignity. I guess. But I don't think Sonic Unleashed deserves the hate that it gets. Yeah, this warehouse segments can be bad at times, but the daytime segments are pretty good, and it has pretty great music, and its story is pretty good as well. Oh, I like it. Pretty good. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog on Master System. It's just okay. Just like Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on Master System. It's just okay. Okay, Sega Superstars Tennis. I haven't played it, but it's probably terrible. Sonic Unleashed on Wii. Again, pretty good. A good version, even though it may be lacking compared to Sonic Unleashed on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I mean, there's also a PlayStation 2 version that's basically the same thing as the Wii version, but without motion controls. Right, Sonic Shuffle. I think you all know where this one's going. Terrible Mario Party ripoff, it's shit. Lego Dimensions Sonic the Hedgehog. I haven't played it because who the hell plays Lego Dimensions? I sure don't, because I never played it. And besides, it came out during a time when the Toys to Life fad was starting to die. So yeah, this one's bad. Okay, Sonic Adventure 2. It goes into best, because it's pretty good. I mean, it spawned the best Sonic song of all time, so of course it goes there. Now, it deserves more credit than it needs. Right, Sonic Mega Collection Plus. It goes into great because it's a collection. Sega Superstars Tennis. I haven't played this one, so yeah. Sonic Rush Adventures. Yeah. Goes into great. It's part of the Rush series, so yeah. Sonic Boom, and Fire and Ice. It's okay. It's not. It's not Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, at least. Don't worry, we'll get to that one. Sonic Generations on 3DS. Pretty good. It may not be as groundbreaking as Sonic Generations on other platforms, but it's pretty good. Wait, hold on, let me see if the actual version of Sonic Generations is here. Can't see it. Is it, oh, wait, it's right there. I'm dumb. I'm dense. Right, I think this is Sonic Dash. It's okay. It's not bad. It works well as a mobile game. It's just okay. Right, Sonic Lost World on 3DS. It's just okay. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. Surprisingly, I haven't touched the DS games of the Olympic titles, so I'm just putting this in and haven't played. Right, Sonic Classic Collection. The Classic Collection running on DS. I haven't played the Classic Collection, but I'll put this in, haven't played for now, but this isn't to downplay the game itself. If it's actually a good collection, then and actually runs the games pretty well, then feel free to let me know in archive or something. And I may update this list. Like, okay, so, Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Haven't played it, but it's probably shit. Okay, Sonic Generations. It's easy best here. It's a great celebration of Sonic's history. Even back in 2011, it was still amazing. Sonic Boom Shadow Crystal. Goes in okay, because it's not Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. Sonic Colors DS. It goes in great, because I may be biased, but I played Sonic Colors on the DS a lot. Surprisingly, it was the third Sonic Rush, technically. But I have a soft spot for this one. I grew up with this title, and I also grew up with the original Colors as well, but I love both versions. So, I really love Sonic Colors. Sonic Mania Plus, it goes into best, even though it's technically an upgraded version of Sonic Mania. That means it's immediately better. Sonic Rise Zero Gravity. I haven't played it, but it's going to haven't played. Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing. It's okay. Mario Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. Guys haven't played. Sonic Colors, pretty great. I love Sonic Colors. At the Winter Olympic Games, it's just okay. This one, right, Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. It's Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. That means it's shit. It goes here. I mean, many people, a lot of Sonic fans know Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is terrible. I mean, obviously the best thing that's happened with the Sonic Boom franchise is the TV show. The game, the 3DS titles were, as I said, were okay, but Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, it's shit. Enough said. Right, All-Stars Racing Transformed goes into haven't played. Sonic Lost World, it goes into okay. Team Sonic Racing, it's not bad. It's just Alright, Sonic CD. Goes into great. Christian Whitehead did a great job with, this version. And I really like it. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Goes into great. Even though it's Puyo Puyo, it's still great. Sonic Drift 2. Or Pole Position featuring Sonic. Goes here. Because of the sequel to Sonic Drift. Okay, Blood Water Stream Beam Machine on Sega Master System. I haven't played this one, but because I haven't played. Alright, Sonic on. Okay, the DS version goes into okay. Okay, Sonic Sega Club Wacky Worlds. Haven't played it. It's probably for the best. Sonic Pinball. Okay, this goes into best. I'm kidding. It goes into good. It's a good game. Right. Sonic Triple Trouble. It goes into good. Even though it runs on the Game Gear, I'd say it's a pretty good game. Okay, Sonic Runners. This mobile version of Sonic Runners has been delisted from the App Store, so I can't play it. So, yeah. Thanks for that, Sega. Sonic Drift. It's shit. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It goes into best. It's obviously one of the best. Because it's Sonic 3, but it has and Knuckles in it, which means it's a million times better. Okay, Sonic Labyrinth. It's shit. It's basically Sonic 3D Blast, but worse. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog's Game World. I haven't played it. Sonic Forces. Now, this may be a bit controversial, but I'd say it goes into okay. It's not a bad game, as many people point out to be. Yes, it's short and its story can be cheesy, but it's not bad. It's functional. Just, my only true gripe is that it's way too short. That's my only true gripe. The cheesy story, I can get around. I've gotten used to it in Sonic games before. So Sonic Forces isn't bad, it's just okay. Right? Not a bad game. Right? Sonic Heroes. It goes into, best, because it's pretty good. Okay, the original version of Sonic Adventure goes into best. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2 goes into because it's slightly better than Episode 1. Sega Heroes. It's a mobile game, so it goes into It's not bad, it's just kind of underwhelming. The Sega Genesis Collection. Goes into good. Okay, this arcade title. This is where Mania and Ray were actually introduced to the series. So, I'm paying respects to, the elders and just putting this in good. Shadow the Hedgehog. It's okay. It's not a bad Sonic game as much as many people point out to be. It's just okay. This one, I haven't played it. The original Sonic the Hedgehog. I have to pay respect to the classics. I love the original Sonic the Hedgehog. So, I'll just put this in good, just to pay respect to the classics. Now, the Christian Whitehead versions, these guys are great. And Sonic 2 as well. These are also, co-made with, Stealth. But the only problem I have with them is that they're stuck on mobile. But I believe Sonic Origins is going to fix that issue. Ooh, thankfully. Okay, what is this one? Sonic 3D... Flicky's on it. Oh, it's Sonic 3D Blast. It goes in okay. Both versions. Okay, Sonic and Knuckles. It goes into great. Because it has Knuckles in the title. Sonic and the Black Knight. It goes in okay. It may be tedious, but it's just okay. Though I will say neither one is pretty good. Sonic and the Secret Rings. It's It's bad. Okay, Sonic Compilation. It has Sonic 1 and 2, so I guess that means it goes into... It would go into best, technically, but I'll just put in great. Oh, this is Sonic Dash. It goes in okay. Sonic Mega Collection. Goes into great. Okay, Sonic Riders. It goes into okay. Sonic Rivals 1 and 2, I haven't played. Sonic R. It's okay. Many people say that it's bad, and well, I agree to some extent. It's just okay. As a racing game, it's not that bad. I did have fun with the game when I actually played it. It's just okay. Maybe it's just my bias when I saw it at a friend's house, but okay, Sonic Rush. Okay, Sonic Rush. It goes in alongside where is it? It goes alongside the other Rush titles. There you have all three of them lined up. They're great titles. Okay, Sonic Chaos. I haven't played this one, so yeah. Sonic's Genesis Collection. I think those are pretty good. Okay, Sonic X on Leapster. It's Sonic X on inferior hardware. Shit. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog Pocket Adventure on the Neo Geo Pocket. It's good, surprisingly, for a Neo Geo Pocket game. I think this is Sonic... I haven't played this. This is one I haven't played. Sonic Schoolhouse goes best! I'm kidding. It goes in Okay, Sonic the Fighters. It goes in good. For a fighting game, it was pretty good at this time. Tails Adventure. I'm paying respects to Tails and just giving this a good title. And, Tails Sky Patrol. Sonic Eraser. The hell? This thing. Sonic Dash 2. A Sega Sonic Popcorn Shop. Critically, it's okay, but you get popcorn from it, so that means it goes into good. And there we have it, my full list of every Sonic title. Well, that's each one that I ranked based on how I like each one in the series. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, again, I love the Sonic series. I absolutely love the series very much. So, yeah, I may have some bias involved in some of these choices, but, yeah, these are pretty great, choices, at least in my opinion. It's based on my opinion, again. So anyway, that should be all. Anyway, thank you so much for, watching the stream, I guess. But for now, anyway, stream's over. Go away, you bother me.